Also, interesting to point out here, Darkseer has that first point into vacuum at level 5. That's very early to me. I wonder if CDEC really feels the early aggression that's going to be coming their way.
I think it's just for the combo, right? Like, I guess.
Oh, he's even put a second point to it.
Yeah. I think CDEC are looking at this game and basically saying, similar to what we are, that, oh, Riot on lane, Remnant forward, Aggressive's going to die for this. He's just in range. Forces out the TP now back. Remnant, though, has stick charges. It's only a level 4 Night Stalker at the same time, so not a whole hell of a lot to do. Arctic Burn on the Ryo. Big commitment there from Q. Not quite able to finish the job. Aggressive had another Remnant available. He's going to start tanking the tower. Kind of a sloppy start here for both teams, but yeah, I don't know. Main thinking, I guess, for XZ is you get the early points of vacuum, so if there is that big 5-man fight where they kind of group up behind the Huskar, you get one good vacuum first, and then, like, the game's almost over for Mineski as far as pushing goes at that point.
Yep, so let's check out on the armlet timing here for Huskar. He's already got it done. All right.
Good timing. I think, like, the fastest I've seen is, like, 7.5 minutes or so.
So I think this
that was with a killer, too.
This is where at least Cuckoo should begin at looking at that T1 tower, as he's already punching it quite a bit with his spears. And, I mean, once you start to get that T1 gold advantage rolling, you could really kind of push your Huskar to take the rest of the map.
Yeah, it's probably at this time, what, you're waiting for the next night, I would say, because that's the one issue for me with Mineski right now is the main hero who can go around creating space is the Tusk, but Ryo keeps on just showing top lane. So if they actually want to make a play, either they have to come gank his lane or he's going to have to disappear, in which case CDEC may be ready.
I think they're waiting for second night.
And I like what Mineski is doing. They're giving a little catch-up time to Justy Vash, something he definitely needs after the way the game began, but still only level 4, 10 minutes on a Night Stalker. I mean, Halgarder's level 4 in a tri-lane. It does, a lot of it goes back to like those 2-3 minutes that were spent over here not
doing anything.
Not pulling, not stacking, and somewhat come back to haunt.
Okay, so the item that we see quite a bit on Wind Ranger is the Blink or Aghanim's first item.
Yeah.
What do you feel about Maelstrom into Mjolnir here? Because you know your Huskar is going to be in the front, tanking essentially everything. Putting a lightning show on him could be actually very beneficial for the team. Or do you think the standard item choice is a little bit better here?
If I'm Mineski, I'm worried about getting heighted by the enemy. That's my biggest worry. And
so you feel like you need a Blink to set up the Shackle?
I would probably. I think the traditional build's better. You also want to burst someone down during Shackle.
That's fair.
I do manage to miss the kill top of Ryo. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, score 2-1 now. Mineski get a towers the trade. Potato will grab it. The rotation back. He's gonna TP top. They don't want to give anything up for free here to Aggressive.
Yeah, they're a team that needs to build their tier 1 tower leads and not give anything away. So nice to see them TP aggressively. And again, I feel like this point of time for Mineski, all they want to do is passively push towers. As the second night hits, I think that's when the aggression will start. I think that's when Huskar will look to dive tower. That's when Rior is going to come in. That's when the Night Stalker is going to do a lot. And here we go. Here's that smoke.
No
30
darkness
seconds.
Yet, though.
Yeah,
so still 30 seconds to go. They're going to find Shigi. Oh, they have the ward uphill. They're just out of range for the break. Unfortunately, now the fissure comes out.
Yeah, Shaker was in position.
Very odd to blow the smoke right before nighttime. I think maybe they were hoping to get up the hill, but they saw him run in there, and they still committed, thinking that Life Break would be in range. It was not. So a missed opportunity again for Mineski. Now, they did just get in late last night. Apparently, they were finishing up MPGL, so they might be a little tired, perhaps nerves getting them a bit, but I would say so far, the first 12 minutes, even though it's an even game, to me, that's a very good.
Nice, actually, Ice Shard protecting here, Raging Potato for a little bit. XC will have Surge, but what a nice chain into slight interchain combo. Meanwhile, on the backside of the fight here, Shiki's going to get jumped here. Cuckoo in the fight. There's no more stuns available. Trying to TP out, not successful as we get a 1-for-1 trade, but I think Huskar being involved in that fight and getting the kill is or Jules getting the kill there. I think this is tier 1 tower.
Oh yeah, welcome to the jam, but there's the Wyvern. Starter alive for the moment. They're going to need backup. Coming in, the person's committed wall. Cuckoo's armlet is active. He can't toggle it. Beautiful patience from Q. He's going to get the kill. Forest Punch will finish him up, but then the follow-up aggressive. Yeah, I'm going to take your gold, and I might want a little bit of yours too while I'm at it. Ryo on the run. Remnant forward. Up and down the cliff. What placement by aggressive. And he's got the combo. Chains does not go for it. Not sure if he would have gotten the kill in the end as Raging Potato Bimbo was already back, but when the dust settles, Huskar dying there, such a good exchange for CDEC in the end, I feel.
That's huge. Huskar, if he didn't die there, he would have taken your tier 1 tower because he was such low health. I'm surprised that they actually made for that dive. I think they were expecting the Dazzle to have Grave, but his mana was actually pretty low, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think he had the mana for it.
Yeah, so that's a big mistake. You cannot make
Radiant's
mistakes when you're playing
bottom
Huskar
tower is under
lineup.
attack.
With that said, again, Mineski's 5-0 with this hero. They know how to play it. They did miss that one mistake, but they're right back. They're like, you know what? We're stronger at this phase of the game. We're going to keep taking your tier 1 towers until you can prove us that you can fight
Dire's
repeatedly.
And they know Winter's
are
Curse is on.
fortified.
Yes.
That's a big factor here. You want to mention
Radiant's
Vacuum
bottom
already level
tower
3
is
though,
under
because there's
attack.
interesting adjustment to skill
Dire's
build.
middle tower
Now the dunk forward on this team. No way to stop this initiation. The Cypher just pulled a Brazen Kiki, which they will do. Coming from behind is just Smash. Now Cuckoo, still fairly tanky. He gets actually very early Brave into the armlet toggle. He's going to need to turn the armlet back on soon. Cuckoo, what are you doing, my friend? He just stands on the wall. He never armlet toggles. He ends up going down. CDEC turned into 5-0. No idea what happened there, but he definitely had time. He was like,
No, he did. But as he toggled, he took so much damage so quickly.
Yeah, he tried to
Yeah.
toggle, I guess, and it was just too fast.
I mean, I think the fissure was what won them the fight, and in conjunction with the wall. Like, sure, the Huskar was in there, but he was receiving absolutely no support. To me, the weak point of this lineup right now has been the Wind Ranger. He's got farm, but he hasn't really done much with her farm. And
We haven't seen a 2-hero shackle. He's not really able to initiate, so they have to just run in under the tower, and that's where the combo punishes you. I remember that was without the Winter's Curse.
So I think they're missing quite a bit on the timing. It is going to be a Shadow Blade first on the Wind Ranger, so we're looking to split the map a little bit, find those single hero pickoffs, and then go from there. But like you said, throughout this draft repeatedly, or this game repeatedly, that Mineski is on a timer, and to me that timer is running very low now.
Seabatch was getting pursued a bit by your Viper. On the mid lane, and Ember jumping in, gets the chains off. Here's the lawnmower. And the down goes the grass. Ranger quickly destroyed. Now things will quiet down a little bit, and nighttime ending soon, Lumi. They have definitely not got enough done this nighttime, but they are going to try for the
Oh, this is the
no.
desperate attempt.
This is really risky for Mineski.
Get out of there.
The weave still active for quite some time, but aggressive. He's going to
Radiant's
stand next to Cuckoo. The dunk comes out as soon as he retreats. Then the Cold Embrace to keep him alive. Stalling and waiting. Ember Spear out of the picture for a very long time. So they'll lose the Wyvern. They may lose Xe as well. Beautiful shards grabbed by Ryo. Keeping Xe in position, punching him up, smacking him down. And suddenly, this nighttime gets a whole lot juicier. As Jesse Vash looks for a third kill. Won't be able to find it, but that will be the Roche. That will be 2 kills as well. And it couldn't have come at a better time. Literally night over in 20 seconds with no darkness ready.
Yeah, Ember Spirit also TP out without leaving a remnant, so that would be a very. Oh, actually, he does have a remnant into the Roshan pit.
Oh, is he going to go for it? The big YOLO plays. Carter, Fissure to start.
Okay.
Roche is still very healthy, though. They don't have. I don't think they have Medallion.
But here's the thing, though. Huskar, he's not doing that much damage at this point. He hasn't
No,
back
no.
out. Yeah.
He's really not. In fact, they're not going to be able to grab the Roche.
Dire's middle tower
They don't have any minus armor. Also, the Wind Ranger Focus Fire wasn't being used there for very long, so I think they need a Medallion and/or Wind Ranger to be just constantly Focus Fire auto-attacking the Roche to get that kill.
Now, the key point here for CDEC is that their combo is still online. Curse is back up. Vacuum is available. So I think they should look to start to take some of the towers themselves. You can see that aggressive is already pushing bottom as a result.
under attack.
The most important thing for them right now is to not get picked off by the Wind Ranger. If you could delay the game for about maybe 5 to 10 more minutes, they should be absolutely golden. Their hero potentials are so much better than Mineski's.
And they're getting decent farm on everyone. Even the Wyvern managed to pick up a pair of Arcane Boots. Your Viper
Radiant's middle
treads
tower
drums
is
now
under
up to
attack.
1700. Ember didn't have like the most amazing start, but most importantly now he's got the BOTs, and he hasn't been dying. So 3-1-1, good start for him. All you really need to me at this point is like Blinko Darkseer, Blinko Wyvern, and your gravy, basically.
I'd like to see a little bit more
And
damage
just some damage on the Ember.
on the Viper as well.
Yeah.
The Viper looks like he's not going to be going for the Aghanims here, as we do see great sentry placement here, and Bimbo trying to get himself out of there. There's a curse being expended just to get that kill. It's a well worth it.
Shadow Blade on Wind Ranger is a very risky pickup because it delays your Aghanim Scepter.
Yep.
If they know it's coming, and he showed the Shadow Amulet like way before he got the item, so they definitely had, obviously a mid-Wind Ranger's not building a Glimmer Cape, right? So you know that's a Shadow Blade coming. So not only did he kind of foretell it, but if they see it coming, like you don't really do that much damage, to be honest.
We need that silence. Oh, just a little bit out of range here.
This is the other issue is the lack of lockdown until they get a Blink of Wind Ranger, and even then, if Aggressive is